Hello, everyone. You're welcome to another wonderful edition with Kwesi Kankam Talks. My name is Kwesi Kankam. If it is the first time that you are watching videos on our channel, please don't forget to subscribe, comment, and then also like our page. And also don't forget to share with people to enjoy the wonderful messages that we are putting out here. Remember, on this channel, what we are doing is to elevate you, empower you, and also awaken your conscience to becoming the very best possible version of yourself. And then you should be a topic na yeba come once a topic be adama kumaswache. It has been on my heart for about, let me say, 2 weeks now, maybe 3 weeks. Now, this topic has been something that I've been debating with my own self. I've had a couple of soliloquies with myself, talking to myself about this, whether it's actually the most important thing when it comes to the word capital. And the topic the Beka Safa network capital. Capital you more who do be brave. You say most likely Sika and the popular one or the famous type of capital is money. Your knowledge capital, or that is the investment that you put in knowledge acquisition. It can be you going to school, learning a skill. Those are the knowledge capital. And what BBT say relational capital, right? And that relational capital, we can also say that it is network capital. Okay, your network capital. There is a popular saying that your network is your net worth. There's a ayonkofa no yonkrofa onyomo inkitahudie no ene chire u nipa no obobre e chire u nipa no senia wo kra no hu ehia na se e chire niema wo nso ewo eno ntina na mepese ye hwe network capital no. So it is an important thing to know that among the different types of capital, sikadi mo akotini, because sikaya di nyina, money can do everything. Or I'll even put it this way: money is not everything, but money does everything. Especially in our dispensation, in our century, sisi ewo media, uni sika niema bibre ha wan hwa untimi nemum. Wo hwe on network capital na niema bebre owa eno so betimi aya sika entimi. Money ultimately becomes a tool, but then your network capital becomes a great resource. Your network I make one say main can be MTN and Vodafone, or currently Telecel, and I say be T-Mobile or Verizon. No, your relationship or more downfall. School, or your business partners, they are part of your network. Your teachers are part of your network. Your friends are part of your network. Na sa network se unya nkrofo bibro mo a very influential. Number one, they come with a lot of value. Then you stand a very high chance of becoming very successful in specific aspects of life. One we say channel the team be your discussion is usually centered on say financial freedom and I said creating wealth. So whatever thing that you believe that your money can do, okay, as a matter of fact, your network capital is capable of doing about 10-folds of it, or hypothetically even 100-folds of it. This usika, for example, misika ebitimi atoka. If I have a strong network, I might be able to purchase about 10 cars or maybe 100 cars. If my capacity is able to start maybe a business that I can only operate in Accra, if I have a strong network and I want to expand the business, I will most likely be able to, conquer the whole of Ghana. Over pizza man, chicken man, almost started Kumasi, KNUST, and kakran, they expanded their network. They met people who were willing to invest into their business. And then, what are we seeing? I can confidently tell you that when you go to Ghana right now, Pizza Man, Chicken Man is the fastest growing food chain in Ghana, food chain company in Ghana as we speak. or more branches or baby bebree. They even grew faster, exponentially, than McDonald's, popular food chain in the United States. That should tell you the power of network. Maybe they wouldn't go this far. But because they have a very strong network, and it's no make me accord this far. And it's way me they try to say nipa or more or form say iron corn. They can make or make you. What do I mean by that? Semifa iron core na some way or more munim de. They have a lot of information, they carry a lot of value. What happens is that automatically I begin to be like them. I begin to think like them. So if I have 4 rich or 4 wealthy people in my circle or in my network, I will most likely become the 5th wealthy person. Why? Because in 24 such time you don't mean show so by anything ya why uncle funny ye na mo metimi ade omo legally also diomechina automatically you embrace that kind of behavior. The same way, what the humble and for monso or moye niema basa ebi omoye nubone or moye niema illegal. Obe catch also media ain't me. But don't lie to yourself. You could become the next person who will be like them. And into you're a young person, Uku school, it's not all about your course of study, whether you are reading chemistry, whether you are reading biology, physics, medicine. Trust me, you need to expand your horizon. You need to expand beyond your immediate confinement. Because most of the time, you move be a school, your course of study or your program of study is likely that you will not use it to work in life. You'll be school several programs, but they find themselves doing business. They find themselves working a job that they did not even study in school. And most of the time, it is because, one, maybe they knew somebody who led them to where they are right now. They started a business because they saw a friend whom they never sat in the same class with, probably maybe a colleague from the same college, or maybe a hallmate, or maybe somebody from their neighborhood. They network. And now, whatever thing that the person is doing, you also find yourself doing the same thing. And it's a very important, you to know. You we have people whom we believe that we want to be like them. Approach those people and let them mentor you. See, for example, if I want to build, an operating system or an operating software like Windows or Mac OS, I should be networking with people who are into that area. I shouldn't just be networking with people who tell me, oh, Charlie, yanko yese, yanko bobo, yanko yese. Yeah. But baby, I make kono. If I want to become a real estate developer, somebody who is constantly talking about agriculture may not be a good resource for me or to me. Why? Because they are moving at a different direction, and then I'm also moving to a different direction. So when it happens that way, then it means that we are what? We are going to contradict each other. And that is why it is very important that in your network, you should have people who are like-minded. You cannot be thinking in millions when all your people in your network are thinking about hundreds. You cannot be thinking about billions when the people in your network are thinking about maybe thousands. When you do it that way, you may never get to your destination. Into nipa biya no wa fa ho bon enkrofo a bibia uye biya no omo so hu nimdie anase hu nyansa omo betimi a guide o amo adu ba bia wo kono yeni emre bebre e wo yensem nipa yeni emre bebre e wo nsem. So you want to make sure that the life that you are living is a purpose-driven life. And if you want to live a purpose-driven life, then you need to associate yourself with people who are going the same direction or people who have already been there. That is network capital. There was a video that I uploaded some time ago, and I used this scenario as an example. That, for example, me call Kantanka Automobile, say me pe car, me be showroom, and I say me be a car garage at on casa. Me call no some me car. Now later, me this kind of brand, they may most likely not give it to me. Why? Because they don't know me. They don't know who knows me as well. But then if I go and then I tell them that I know, for example, maybe Mr. Ibrahim Mahama or Alhaji Dangote, and I have Alhaji Dangote or Mr. Ibrahim Mahama phone them or call them that, hey, Kankam is my guy. Give him 10 units of your, maybe of your cars. In the next 3 months, he will pay. Even if he doesn't pay, I will come and pay. You see, network capital. Say, I may most likely not get it. But because the people in my network are influential, and when they speak, it carries volume, they were able to help me get to where I was going to. They were able to help me start the business that I had aimed to do. So, and in Tinipe Bia or far phone, or now for over 30 years or 25 years, or now for Bako crying wow, much or so here, it be a 500 cities, 1,000 cities, $1,000, 10,000 cities, Bako crying wow, bet me abwawa. You need to start thinking, or you need to reconsider your relationship with them. If you are the one who is constantly giving in your circle, and then you are not receiving anything back when you are in need, you need to rethink. About 100 contacts. Move 5 immediately. They will be able to come to your aid. Then you need to rethink. It means that you need to reshuffle. You need to reconsider the kind of friends or the kind of association that you belong to. It is very, very important. The reason why the wealthy continues to be wealthy is because they associate themselves with people who are like-minded. People like Mr. or Dr. Osei Kwame Despite. He doesn't have time to be sitting down and talking about things that are not going to generate income for him. And that is why when you see him, I'm going to say East Legon executives. Why? Because they all carry certain value. They all have that commonality. That commonality that they have is that we want to create wealth. Even when we are sleeping, there should be money generating and then, coming to us. And that is why you find him in that association. But also, most likely, be papa bia. Mestre. And I'm also learning these things. So I young kofemu and koye na se entimi fa won entum pon abrabo mu a e so tena se na odwen hu yi se baby am pese me koyi asumesi omu betimi aboa me ama maduru ana. What value do they possess? When people are talking about them, are they talking about the great things that they are doing, or they are talking about how horrible they are in the community? Yes, it's me young kuna mincho usubai. To adam for subanya, most likely won't so usubanya. Se business na pesa me start here, esa me de me hu bo entrepreneurs. Se sika sem hu fa hudi na me pedia, se me tie omo a omo so se sika sem hu fa hudi no. Those who have the results to show. I cannot teach you how to start a business because I don't own businesses. But I've seen the power of network. That is why I'm sharing a video about how influential it can be in your life. So if you're a young person, this approximately 15 minutes video that you just watched is just giving you that kind of, that kind of idea, that consciousness that if you really want to go far in life, associate yourself with people who are going the same direction, and most likely they also have the same kind of mindset that you have. Untimi nkasa utu kwanyako na obika se oko B no akodi nachi, you will not get to your destination. Untimi nkasa I want to do a multi-million-dollar business, and then I'm constantly associating with people whom when they get maybe 100 cities or maniaji to another level no, but level now person udru no enye eno na wo ye den ope. So again, If you are enjoying this video, please don't forget to comment, especially like, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to share with others. This is Kwesi Kankam Talks. I'm your wonderful host here today. My name is Kwesi Kankam. Don't forget once again to subscribe. See you another time. Bye.